Okay, hello? Am I audible? Give me a moment. Alright. Um. Alright. So, this should be fine then, I think. I'm trying to find that setting that I just changed so I can unchange it. Okay, so, yeah. This Redux 4. I haven't really played Portal in a while. Thankfully, these are all maps that are already in Portal, with a few exceptions. So, I hopefully won't be very bad at them. Let's see. I think I should probably unsubscribe or disable everything but whatever I'm playing. So let's start with that. Okay, resurrected. Okay, I'm going to assume that the file name is just resurrected, and we'll see if I could remember how to play. Nope. What if I do Redux? Map Redux R4. Well, no, by disabling add-ons, I meant just disabling map add-ons. Let me check the workshop. It is Redux 4? Okay. Oops. Yeah, just give me a second to get stuff set up, and then I will begin. Yeah, I'm only having one map enabled at a time, so, like, just in general, in case they do some asset stuff and they conflict. But, just making sure everything is a-okay. Alright, so I believe, Evan Pie, this is your map, Resurrected? If I've done my disabling correctly. Let me turn down the audio just a bit. Alright. Okay, so this is that old aperture map. The one that looks like this. Where you can't do that because there is goop. I actually can't remember. Isn't there a... I thought I remember there being a... Oh, there is. I'm just incapable of seeing. Oh, I can't. Hey. Hey. Come on now. There we go. Trip. Right? I do like the environment. I think in terms of like brightness, some of the white balance is a bit bright. But like otherwise the detailing I think is really good. I do think like I mean part of it's also I haven't played Portal 2 in a while, but it was actually no, I guess there's antlines. Never mind. That's probably more of a me thing. I was gonna say the button's a little obscured, but like there is an antline going to it. It would be nice if it was a little more visible, or either a little brighter, or there was less like detail obscuring it. But that's probably mostly a me thing. Is that the sun? Oh my god, flashbang! But I should probably play the map. Do quite enjoy it. Now, I think something about this BTS section is that, in contrast to the previous section, which was very overgrown, this place doesn't really look... It doesn't look like it's in the same state. The test chamber feels very overgrown, but oh, fuck off. But the BTS seems not necessarily clean, but it just seems worn. Like, it's like a normal amount of decay, which maybe that's what you're going for, but I find like here, I think it's done better here, where it's clearer that the BTS space is overgrown, whereas in here, like, there's not really any indicator that that's the period that this map is taking place in, other than these wall panels. Like, within the BTS area itself, I think it could use more detail oriented towards that. But here, and the classic hole. Oh, is this the end of the map? Unless it's an area portal. Okay. I do love, like, I really like the outdoor spaces in maps. I do think that they are very pretty, and they provide a lot of variety compared to what we see in Portal 2. So I do like that. Yeah, for the most part. Like, I still haven't really developed what exactly I'll say about each of these yet, because I kind of need to have context on all of them. But, I'm assuming that this is the end. Yeah. Just because I know that there's another puzzle after this in the main game, but it's to remake a puzzle, not a map. Okay, well, that was nice. I liked it. Alright. Now... oh right, this one needed stuff mounted. I don't know if I have everything mounted. I definitely do not have Revolution mounted. Well. And thus begins the first P2C problem. Okay, here, where's the mounts file? I could play yours, Bekaru. I just want to go down in order because I'm gonna forget which ones I've played and which ones I haven't. I actually... how... is chat delayed at all? I can't tell if it's delayed or not. Where's this notes file? There it is. Okay. That's a reasonable delay. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, sure. Is this any better? Or actually, I can go a bit higher than that. That's not the right panel. Alright, how's that? Is that a bit better? I will just continue yapping at this volume and see... Okay, I'm so bad at looking through File Explorer, I forget what I'm doing all the time. Revolution, right. Photo Revolution. Okay. Hi, Lentship2 on YouTube. Right, it needs CSS mounted, but I got the add-on that has CSS assets, so hopefully that's fine. Because I don't have CSS installed. And I don't have episodes mounted, so I'll mount those. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. What else did it say? Where is it? It's this one. Portal 2, Portal 1. Well, yeah, I'll have to restart the game anyway. So, like, I might as well. You're right. I forgot to apply. That's an important button. Yeah, and oh, well, it crashed. That's fine. I might as well finish up my mounts.kv file. Right, let's try again. I forgot that I can't launch the game through Steam. I always forget that. Here we are. This is why I wanted to start with the P2C maps, just so I can get all the problems out of the way. Alright, let's just make sure that it is up here. Yes, and I should activate that too. And alright, okay, well that's not promising. So I'm not 100% sure what it... Also, I jump really fucking high, what the hell? I'm not 100% sure what is the problem. Because the stuff I added should be mounted. Regardless, I can kind of infer what the chamber is. It is the light bridge intro. This is an interesting... It seems to be refurbished. That is very Polka.e. That's a lot of cubes? What? What are you talking about? I'm also noticing... Oh, there it is. Okay. There's some backstage breakdown going on. One suggestion already, I think... Oh, in the VacTube. I thought you were talking about the errors. It is a lot of cubes. It's a bit ludicrous. First thing I want to say is, I think, important thing is sound design, and even just having a soundscape or music, like either one of those or both if you want, just something in the background so that I'm not only listening to the hum of my portals, because that's one of those sounds that, especially as a mapper, like, you get used to hearing just that, because a lot of the times when you're developing maps, you might just have portals and not have any ambience, which is my experience. So it is just a little bit empty. So that's something to consider, and I think it would add to the atmosphere. But overall, it's an interesting style. It feels pretty smushed together. I think it feels a little bit unfocused. For the most part, it's a lot of stuff crammed together to the point where I don't really know what to look at or what I should be looking at. And like, you know, I also don't know what's missing from the errors. Maybe there's some crazy important asset to the composition of this scene that is missing. Because, hello? Oh yeah, I forgot that Portal 2 does that. Okay. I didn't press a button? Yeah. I'm remembering how to play the game. Yippee. You don't have collision, do you? Didn't think so. I don't... Like, what could this be? Small error. Also, let me just check. Is this a me thing? Where the hell is it? Oh, is it here? No? Are there subtitle options in Strata Source? Well, whatever. We continue. Antline check. Yeah, I do think, like, one of the things, cause part of the, like, I can recognize the layout of this chamber because it's from Portal 2, but in terms of, like, if I walked into this chamber for the first time, this is a lot to look at. I probably wouldn't notice that this is a platform that has a button behind it because there's a giant crane and a lot of lights coming from that same area, and that's drawing all my attention away. Same with the fire, it's drawing my attention away. So I think focusing the composition a bit more would help overall. What the hell? Fun physics props. Why? Why? Okay. Bye, Super 8. Why is there a... Okay, let's... What? Okay. Alright, so that's something that should be fixed. If you drop anything into the goo, it respawns the cube. It's, peak gaming. Let me just verify that that's what happened. Yeah, okay. Anyway. This back. Alright. I do like the idea. I think that this very, like, industrial in construction style would be very cool. But part of it's also, we're mashing assets from, like, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different games. And 2 DLCs from one game. And also some workshop assets. Like, it's a lot of different assets. Sorry, my dog's barking. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a lot of different assets condensed into one area that I find, like, they don't really fit together. Like, this forklift is very CSS, but these wall panels are a very different style and fidelity to this forklift. And Like, it would be one thing if it was just the juxtaposition between those two assets, but it's the fact that there's so many different assets from different places all around that they all, in comparison to each other, are... Oh! Well, that hardly feels necessary. Alright, let me just make sure that there's nothing else. Oh, there's a cake. Okay, so... Hold on. Am I meant to go over there? Am I... Hold on. Let me just... Alright. So, like... Come on, I believe. Alright, this is really dark. I couldn't even tell if there was floor here. Yay! I got the cake. Well, I think I did it. It's a very musical cake. Well, that's probably it. Does this activate multiple times? No? Okay. I do like the vac tubes. I think having a path and then vac tubes swirling around it horizontally, or arcing over it horizontally, rather. I'll ignore that. I do think that that's a cool idea. It's very... It would be more grandiose if this area was brighter. But, yeah, no, that was the map. So that was Smell 100 Compile Errors by Mate Dev. Okay. Chamber 18 Redux, Overgrown by Beckaroo. And it crashed again. Alright. I feel like we're going to be dealing with this a lot. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to unmount all that stuff I mounted for that map. Because I do not need like 4 different games mounted. Alright. I should... Oh, I tried to open it through Steam again. God damn it. Okay, I should really... Like, I should put in a goofy image in the background. Just so that you have something to look at when the game crashes. I don't think I really have any goofy images. Alright. It's saved. Okay, that's good. I already forgot what it was called. I should check. Beckaroo, Chamber 18. Dude, I don't have Plink on my computer. Evan Pie, didn't I start with yours? Or am I bad at... What? No, wait. Whose was this? Yeah, this was yours. I started with... I started... No, wait, what the hell? I played... Oh, I had... What? Okay, so... that wasn't resurrected. I thought it was. Apparently... I enabled only resurrected and still ended up playing someone else's map somehow. So... I think I might have played a base Portal 2 map by accident. So we'll have fun figuring out which one that is. Alright. Yep, mounting. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. I will check that out after Pickers. Alrighty. Oh. Alright. It's very... This is very... I feel like it's not supposed to look like this. I have a feeling it's probably supposed to look different. Where... Yeah, there's a lot of missing textures. I'm not sure why exactly. Wait, what did this map need? Oh, I don't think I have Aperture VR enabled. That would probably be it. Yeah, I don't. Alright, let's restart. Alright, there we go. Aperture VR, Aperture PVR, it's back. Oh, well, that was sad. Well, oh yeah, the description did mention that. Hello. Goofy little grates. Oh, this is Portal 1. I see. And yeah, I can tell that the map is indeed intensive. Yeah, yeah, I'm noticing not insignificant input lag on my mouse, but that's okay. Does Portal 1 really make you do this jump? That's kind of dumb, but okay. Right? And some nice vines. That's a lot of weight to be held up by that vine. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, because Portal 1 has a lot of goofy secrets, and I don't remember all of them. So, let's see. Right. I'm remembering. Ah, right. This goofy place. Ah! I already, like, what am I doing? Oh, hey. Well, fuck. Right. That's... hello? There. Alright. Interesting. So, fuck off. Where... Go. No, I put the wrong portal down. Remember to cube, remember to button, remember to turret, remember to pellet, remember to search it. Okay. Wow, it's pretty unforgiving. Yeah. I haven't played Portal 1 in even longer than Portal 2. So, you know what? I should get rid of these guys. That won't hit it, will it? Oh, it did. When's Portal uncompromising mode? Oh, fuck off. Go, my humble pellet blaster. Alright. Well, now I cross this bridge and get shot by a pellet on the way. Oh. Fun little stair panels. What the hell is happening? So is that a permanent open? Oh, I see. I feel like this much depth wasn't initially in this puzzle. Did you add this? Because I feel like this room was very much a you walk in and walk out kind of thing. But you get this? Oh, fuck off. Of course. Where the hell? Here you are. Alright. Really? I just haven't played Portal 1 in a long time. I don't remember that. But okay. Okay. Can I? Whoa. Nice. Well, that was very pretty. That's a bit foreboding. But probably fine. Ow. Interesting. How did that angle's key value? Okay. Alrighty. Well, that was nice. Here we go. Let's do Resurrected. Fuck, dude, every single time I try to change the add-ons, it crashes. But I mean, I don't know. Is there something silly? Alright. Bye-bye. What's the map called? It doesn't say in the workshop description, does it? Why are there R's everywhere? What is, why? Where did these R's come from? And why did all the descriptions just disappear? Okay, that was interesting. It wasn't showing up in the autofill, so that's part of why I got confused. Did it not just load the other map? This is the other map. Why would it do that? Is there a way to reload? Let's go back here. Main menu. Here's what I'll do. The only thing, okay, I guess I'll go unsubscribe to all the competition maps I have on normal Portal 2, because I guess it's mounting those. But alright, let's see if this helped. Yeah, I just like naming my map something goofy. Because it'll get a different title later down the line. But I would have thought, though, I mean, I don't know, maybe it doesn't apply to BSPs, but I would have thought that your map would have taken, hold on, let me make sure it's enabled, that your map would have taken precedence because it's in a VPK. Resurrected. Okay. I'm not, like, it's just Redux 4. But if I do this, I think it'll autofill and put me in this map, which is not. So, because it's autofilling to a base Portal 2 workshop map. So I don't know why. Here, I'm gonna I'm just gonna go and unsubscribe and resubscribe and see if that helps. I don't really see what could be interfering. It's not like it's being overwritten, like it just doesn't exist. Alright, let's see. Just wait for Reduce to validate. Alright. I tried to launch it through Steam again. I will never learn. Alright. Let's see. So, resurrected. Disable. Refresh. Enable. Okay, well, let's just... I don't know why... Here, I'll try disabling all add-ons. I don't necessarily know, like... I'm not sure that'll help, but we might as well try. There, and then there. It's just not appearing. Like, hold on. Like, maybe I can... Like, maybe Steam isn't even downloading it? Let me check. Workshop. So like, the VPK. No, this is not the right map. I looked at the wrong one. 60, 33. Okay, so there is a VPK. Oh, it's Redux R4. I don't know why. Whatever. Anyway. Goofy ass. Anyway. We made it. We're here now. Classic up an elevator. This is a very high fidelity mesh. I don't know why it's... Because the description of the map too... the description... Oh my god. The description of the map in P2C for me has an R at the end of every line for some reason. And I don't know why, except for Hazel. Hazel doesn't get an R, I guess. I don't know. I have no clue why that would even be the case. But also that's not good. Yeah, did this one have any dependencies? No. Okay, big crane button. So this is that Wheatley chamber. I'll just hope that that's not important. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, it's indicators? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. I would put the soundscape probably over there. Because that felt very sudden, considering I was already in the chamber. Alright, so... Is this, These are black tubes. Interesting. Goofy little industrial lifts. That's fun. That's a fun way of doing it. I don't know who would park their forklift here, but... Anyway. It's one of those logistics things. It doesn't matter, it's a video game. Let's go get this cube. No, fuck. I'm impatient. That was a loud explosion. I sure hope I don't die. I don't know how did that even get there? How did they do that? It's kind of like we're in the rib cage of a giant aquatic beast. I do really like it. It's very cool. Is that an oil rig? It is very pretty. And it's a very cool environment. Oh. Or... No, that is water, isn't it? Alright, bestie, come with me. Okay, right, there's another cube over there, too. And... So something I would suggest, what the game does is they have a trigger here that makes it so the Franken-cube can't walk while it's in front of the laser, and I think that would be a handy thing to add, just for quality of life. The explosions are really loud and distracting. One. Oh god. Let's go. Right. Right, it's fucking something. I don't remember. Give me my cube. go. I missed a set piece? Is it? Cube? Do you have any insight for me? Yeah, you do that. So, am I supposed to be able to make this jump? Because I haven't played this in a long while. Because otherwise I wouldn't really know what the point of this faceplate is. So should I just no clip up there then? It is very nice though. I do like the environment. I think a bit more lighting on these walls would be good, because compared to the rest of the environment, it does just stand out as this big, like, black cube. But otherwise, yep, that's me. Hit streamer Connie Bun. Okay, where did I put this fucking guy? Right, you're there. That's the only place you could be. I don't know why I thought differently. Okay, well, that's something to note. We go a little out of bounds. Can't go there because that's a skybox. But sigh. Right. So what are there's a laser catcher here. So doesn't this chamber do a cube swap? Some goofy shit. Go. Is that what that opens? I think so. It's hard to tell. Thanks to the advance of wireless technology in recent years, we've been able to affix buttons to cranes and have them operate lifts that are unconnected. Well, that was cool. It was very grandiose. I really did like the setting it had. I want to go back though, because you said I missed a set piece? I don't want to have missed something cool. That scared me. The silence, it's scary. So... And yeah, I would move this soundscape, because it's very empty when you first enter. For such a, like, grand scene. So, I'm assuming... I looked away again. Did it explode? Well, I do particularly like... It is very much like we're in the massive pit of doom. Yeah, and I know that I can portal over. Oh fuck. Well, my heavy sheets of rain. Why does that happen? What makes that happen? Or I guess it's snow. It's not rain, is it? Or I can't tell. I don't know. This is what snow looks like to me. It's snow. Okay. Well. So then, if that's snow, then I assume this is ice. Maybe. I don't know. From up here, it looked like ice to me. Regardless, that was cool. Let's, go back. And turn all my shit on again. I don't know how much of this is getting used, so I'm just going to turn a bunch of stuff on and hope. That's not important. Alright. Oh, that's an old everything PBR. My bad, Queen. Alright, British Petroleum. This, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe, I don't know if, I mean, cool. I don't know if that needed to be disclosed, but, return. So, SPEPP Paint Fizzler. Okay. Well, I've never played Blue Portals, so this will be new to me. Let's see. Oh, God, I don't learn. I never learn. You know what? I'll use this opportunity to put something goofy in the background. I don't have Plink on hand. I would, but I don't. Here, have... There we go. Alright, let me start up the game again. Alrighty, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Evan, bye. Yeah, so if you see the lesbian erasure up here, that's how you know the game's crashed. Did it save my add-ons? Yeah. Alright. Fuck.
Warning, if you see a sphere of energy, you are most likely going crazy. There's no other option, so please don't tear up the chairs with your crazy ass self. We paid a lot for those. Seriously, we did. True, I think. Okay, well, it's Portal 1, but Portal 2? Whoa. And you can tell because there's a 32 unit tall ledge here, which is very characteristic of Portal 1. Orange. Well, this is nice. There's some fun sigils and a G. I do quite particularly enjoy the sigils. Oh, where does this go? Ah, there, I see. My dogs are loud as fuck, holy shit. So I can see, evidently, that is the goal. Oh god. Sorry. I was hoping I wouldn't have to solve any puzzles, but it appears I have been outmatched. That's interesting. Like, back wall texture. Have, like, bricks? Stone bricks? There's a glass panel there. It's like a table, but sideways. It's very... I feel like I'm in a very high class area. I don't feel like I belong. But it's a good thing. So, okay. I need to go over there. Presumably because over there... Oh, no, wait. Am I goofy? No, I'm not goofy. Okay, so, yeah. Button to spawn the cube is over there. Over here so I can see better. I can only access this from here. But by doing that, I can no longer get back. So I need... Okay, let me go through this step by step. I want that button. To get to that button, I need to fling. I can't fling, because if I put my portal there, I can't reach that portal from here, and if I put my portal there from there, I can't get back to the place where I need to drop. Please, okay. And I doubt there's anything down here. No. I do like the arches. I'm a big sucker for anything round in Source Engine. So how do I solve that? Oh fuck, sorry, I punched my microphone. How do I solve that issue of not being able to reach that? Oh, is that open? I didn't actually see that. And true, the end lines are very pretty. Okay, well that's significantly easier. I don't think that was supposed to play yet. It was also really quiet. Yeah, no, I'm just goofy. I mean, part of it's also because this glass is refractive. It's a bit harder for me to look from here and see that that's also not a glass pane. Like the railing, I can't really look at it and see that that's open from here. Like that's kind of what I was, like I didn't think that that was open. So I think in terms of like clarity that could be improved. Because I really was trying to make it way more complicated than it was. Cheeky trigger catapult. Ooh. Interesting. Is gravity higher here? No, I'm just crazy. Is there something wrong with, like, the... I can't tell if that's a me thing or not, because that doesn't feel right. Like, lighting-wise? Okay, but... like, now I do a bit of repetition. I didn't need to do all that, did I? Okay, it's okay. I'm in it, taking the scenic route. Did I just do it again? Did I just jump down from there? Oh! Oh no, okay. There is... you do have to go all the way around. Okay. Go, my humble cube. Well. That's just not okay. Alright. There we go. Not the water cooler water. Well, that was neat. Felt very high class. But like that fake high class in like a Portal kind of way where, you know, you're still kind of trapped and don't really have... Wow, first map to use the disconnect command. Maybe? Was that the first map I haven't been paying attention, honestly. But I've noticed when I have to disconnect myself. But so thanks for using that. Yeah, I like that. Blast from the past. A triple laser. Of course, there's always a triple laser. Right. Well, you'll never guess what happened. Wait? What's up? It's not for the unstable branch. Okay. Well then, I guess I'll change branch. Which branch is it for? Okay. That's certainly a choice. When was the last time P2C had a... Or... When's the last time P2C had a main branch update? Did they... Like, I didn't think they had clustered on there. Just waiting for P2C to change branch and update. I'm a little sad we haven't gotten anything spooky yet. Considering this competition was slated to end on Halloween, I would have thought it would have been something scary. But maybe I'll be surprised, you know? It's kind of spooky. Well, that's already very promising. %, 86%. Alright. Wow. A version of PTC that I can play through Steam. Oh god, what did I do that made the performance so bad? Okay, I already forgot what the map was called. Redux Blast from the Past. Okay, why would it not be there? Why would this be it for me? Redux Blast from the Past. That seems pretty cut and dry. There we go. I don't know why I wasn't showing up. Alright, there we go. You cheater. Alright, well, for once we have a map in Portal 1 style. All the maps we've had so far have been pretty Portal 2 oriented. Some spooky what's going on. It's just very pitch shifted. That's interesting. It is a really bright room also. It's like I also don't have a gun. Yeah, I don't have a gun. Hi, Error. I don't know why I'm seeing you. They've just become a part of my eyeball palette. They just happen sometimes. We accepted that. Beans. I actually really can't see anything. Am I supposed to have a portal gun? I feel like this is an older version of the map. Oh. Am I supposed to have a portal gun? Just before I give myself a portal gun. Because I do think I'm soft locked here if I don't have one. Okay. Maybe I'm just bad at video game. But am I soft locked? Is the important question, I guess. There's a door? Oh. Right. I'm not used to doors being openable. Well, here, let me look at... It's just part of it's also, it's a very dark door. So, like, I thought that it was just one of those background detail doors, but... yeah, anyway. A trusted friend in science. Courage is not the absence of fear. Hi, Portal 2 asset. Wow. This is like what most CS gameplay looks like nowadays. Ever since Valve made everything more accessible to the masses. Hi, Gord. Okay, well, oh. No. Oh. That's, yeah, that's true. I don't know where to look for these Noels, dude. I'm not observant. I would have been a little upset if that's where I found a Noel, but thankfully it was just Shadow the Hedgehog. I do miss back in the days of the Potatoes arc when he had a cameo, but those days have long since passed. I don't think Sega will be doing any more collaborations with Valve. Wow. I sleep very fitfully. What in the ass? My god. Okay, this is pretty sick. And these are like I have to check to make sure. Portable surfaces. Now that that's something I have to consider. And yeah, this is no longer triple laser. That's so goofy. This is just like Prospect. Well. Sorry, I was like, where are the crates? That's Portal Epic Edition. That's not how this is supposed to be played. Sad we don't get to smash a window in Half-Life. They didn't have Funk Breakable back then. They only had Funk Wall and Monster_Scientist. Alright. 0 out of 10. Can't get a drink. This is really neat. I really like this. And I think changing the portals is also a very nice touch. It's definitely very much a fake out. Hello? What is... What? That... Oh, that's a conveyor belt. Okay, I was so confused. Alright. I have to do it like a 360 cube grab every time just to flex on the haters. Best puzzle in Portal. No. My portal gun. What? Oh my god. Dude, what the hell? Why do I even play maps? And I'm stuck in a Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion-esque loop. Actually, no. That's a misleading description. What you really should have done is, like, this should have been an endless hallway, and the exit is always far off in the distance, and it's never getting closer, but you keep walking towards it. That... Oh. Well, hey, you know, Halloween map. that was neat. I like that. I'm maybe not content with the outcome of the ending, but I can't imagine anyone would be. Yeah, I'll just choose to not think about the beta implications, and we'll move on. Okay. Construction map. SP Portal Chamber 13. God damn it, dude. Oh, right. I need to change branch anyway. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Alright. Please don't take long to update again. Well, unfortunately, it will take long to update again. I also didn't find a single Noel. I feel like a failure. I don't feel like I've done satisfactory in my performance. Why does YouTube tell me who my top fans are? Like, Len has a number 3 crown. You're my number 3 top fan. But I don't know what that means. Well, you know what? I'm going to use this time to go to the washroom, so I will be back. Yeah. Alright, gang, no more funny business. We're knocking the rest of these entries out of the park. Just make sure that they are here. Alright, so SP Portal Chamber 13. That seems pretty simple. I never remember to put in the actual map command. Construction. I wonder what the overall theme in this map will be. What the fuck? Alright. I like that. Hit the ground running. You didn't add the window model to the truck, but that's okay. I like the way that the fog outlines this warehouse. I think it looks really nice. I do think, like, if there was furniture or otherwise just some geometry, some more geometry in there, and like, you know, this is a very small thing. Like, this isn't something I think that what's here is actually already really nice. I really like this. It's one of those things that I can look at and be like, that's so pretty. Hi, Evan Pie, welcome back. We're going okay. We're not done with P2C yet, unfortunately, but we will be soon. But yeah, like, just because it is very... I mean, okay, I guess not when you jump. From here, it looks fine. I guess part of it's I'm jumping constantly, but I guess you shouldn't expect people to jump constantly. I'm specifically trying to see stuff. Ah, right. Oh. Okay, how do I... There you are. I love the truck of buttons. Oh, there's a big clip there. Okay. So, interesting. Oh, this is a cube. It's invisible. I don't know why. That seems problematic. For there to be an invisible cube. Is there... Hold on, did the add-on say anything? Made for Redux competition. And I have everything PBR. And old extra assets. Well, does it, like... It just doesn't exist. Well, the collision... The thing is, like... The collision model exists. So the model's here, it's just... I can't see it. And, like, not even with wireframe. Or V-Collide wireframe. Is it? Oh god. So... Oh, I don't know. Okay, I see. Error vertex file. Oh, is this that, that vertex issue? Where vertex, like, Portal 2 has a different way of reading vertex files? Or if there's, like, a bug that makes it not read them? And so when you put it, when things are put in different source games, like transferred across Portal 2, there's sometimes issues with that? Is that what this is? Because it seems to not be able to find a vertex file. But let's see. I'll see if I can just lock in and, like, you know, it's a cube there probably. It's very smoky. I do like the vibe. Ah. And it's like, I don't know, I just really like it. I feel very much like I am small. It gives me a very small feeling. Like, looking out and seeing a parking garage is very like, wow, I'm teeny tiny. What does this do again? So that makes that go. Let me... God damn it. I can still be useful. Found it. I'm so smart. Where's this cube? Where the fuck did it go? Give. It's just the fact that it's a packing issue specifically with the vertex. Because if the model didn't pack, it would be an error. Where did it go? I might be cooked. This is fun. Oh, I'm stuck here. No, I'm not. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna restart, and we're gonna lock in. It's a speed run. Get out the timer. Oh, there we go. It's now here? Alright. Cool. That makes sense, I guess. Okay. Well. Here we go. And go. Oh, fuck. And go. There we go. Maybe it's like a local add-on. I don't know though. I don't really know what local add-ons they've got. Hey. Oh. Unfortunate thin brush problems. I mean, so theoretically, I could just do that. I don't know if that's how it is in the... Wait. What? Oh. Huh. That does end the map. But I did solve it. but there is a way you can just end the map. I see. You just skip the puzzle. I really like that though, and I'm a big sucker for orange fog, so orange fog gets a thumbs up. And is this the last P2C entry? Version of laser training that is in very hot BTS area, I guess. Redux 4. Lunship. Rip rip rip. Black and white tile textures also by Lunship. Top 10 Lunship moments. Okay. Alpha. Oh wait, I didn't oh no. This is it, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, this is also a very orange map. This... Oh, do I not have Aperture VR? Oh, god damn it. It always gets me. Let's try again. Alright, let's try again with there being textures that exist. It's a bit weird seeing them juxtaposed against each other. I never really thought of them as compatible necessarily, but we'll see. I also haven't tried them. Whoa. How the hell is he doing that? This little orbular guys. Right, laser training. It's laser training, but there's no floor. I assume there isn't supposed to be a floor? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I still have the Portal 1 gun on. Okay. So. This map usually has a faith plate, doesn't it? Where is that? Interesting. The faith plate has been replaced with a regular old flingo. Okay. Okay, hold on. Something... I do think an indicator or a placement helper would be nice there. I'm a big sucker. I really like placement helpers. I think they make everything better. Also, putting it where the X was, or where the cross was, it did not get me there. So that's also another thing. But here, I feel like there could be a platform. You could put a platform here just so it's not as treacherous of a jump. Because you wouldn't be able to jump up that anyway, unless you had a cube. And if you, like, I'm pretty sure this is the first cube you have to get. Or, I don't know. I mean, maybe you can get the other ones. I always start with this cube. I just think that it's a bit awkward to jump diagonally like that across with this wall here. I don't know. And I didn't mean to do that. It scared me. I do think that surface is a little hard to see in the fog. I think if this area in general, these areas that are in like cubbies, I think it'd be good if they were brighter. Because even though the fog brightens things up a lot, it doesn't bright up the contents of the room. So like I can see the silhouette of, oh, there's a room here. I can't really tell what's in it at a glance. I'm scared of missing this one, so I'm just gonna do that. I don't have a cube yet. That would be helpful. There. It's interesting to replace the faceplate with a fling. It kind of makes sense. They're both kind of the same concept, but it's interesting. It's a small change, but it provides something new. This isn't leading me anywhere. Meow. Okay. I know I can make that jump, so let's just pretend I did. That's also something, the flings are not very clear. It's very easy to fling, like, not very clear as in where the ideal place to put your portal is so that you don't fall off. 'Cause like, well, it was fine that time. Oh, is it because I didn't jump? Or did I jump? I'm pretty sure I did jump. Regardless, this is a very large space, and like, if I put my portal there, I would just fall. And it was a similar thing with this surface. I put my portal there and try and jump through. I didn't get there. I had to put it higher than the indicator or than the marker had. So that's just one of those things that I think would be nice, because not everyone will not everyone will no-clip their way out of falling into pits. They'll just have to endure a loading screen. Hello? Oh, okay. The massive invisible wall in question. Okay. Alright, where's the next cube? Well, that's not necessarily very challenging. So yeah, it is pretty easy. It would be pretty easy to cube climb up there if you got any other cubes. I feel like there would be a better solution for making a one-way valve here that doesn't involve jumping diagonally like that. I don't know. Like, if you drew a volume between the distance that, like, the end of that platform to that platform, it's a very narrow distance that's, like, sideways. I just find that very awkward. Let's see. So where Oh. Is it... Hold on. There. Okay. So I need to fling there. And that's difficult because I can't put a portal there from over there. Okay. So how do I alleviate this issue? Oh, like this. Okay. I just have to orient myself. There we go. Yeah, okay. Well, it felt, it's very open, I think, in some ways to a fault. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this scaffolding. I don't know what the intention is here. It is very much just floating there. Unless I'm missing an asset or something. But I mean, inside a very hot BTS area, I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't. I think it does lack a bit of focus. Like, I'm not entirely sure what necessarily this is meant. Like, what necessarily the setting here is meant to say to me as a player. And, you know, it also doesn't inspire confidence when the description says, I guess, after describing the setting. But some, like, there are some nice looking parts, but I do think it's just really open, and there's a lot of emptiness that could use filling. Like, not, it doesn't have to be like big filling. Like, the pit doesn't need to be huge. There doesn't really need to be anything important in there. But, like, if there was something just like silhouette or something that just made it not a solid color, that would make it feel a lot fuller, I think. Okay, Redux 4. I think that's all of the PTC entries. So I'm gonna go open Portal 2. Alright. Okay, oh wait, I have to resubscribe to all the maps. I already played the co-op map. I already played it with one of the other judges, so I will not be doing that now. PMaM Redux 4. Subscribe to all. Okay. Let's see if these are here. Like, almost. They're almost there. I should play Evely's map? I Evely didn't make a map for this competition, did she? Unless you're talking about Evelyn Carnate, which is a different Evelyn. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna play them in the order that they are here, because it's easier for me to keep track of them that way. So, I'll get to it, but I'm just gonna go with what's in front of me for now. Chamber 13 Redux. Oh, I should read the description. Oh. That was a very light fall. We just kind of glided down. Glowed? What's the past tense of glide? Okay, but let's see here. Go, Steam, go. Redux 2, Episode 2. Okay. Alright. So, I'm not a very good authority on, like, Portal 2 settings, but I do think, oh fuck. I do think, like, if you wanted to capture the same essence as the start of Act 3 here, this would need to be bigger. It feels very closed in, even though these structures are big. It feels really closed in, and like the pillars are pretty small in comparison. But it is a cool setting. Oh. Oh, and with a laser. Interesting. Oh my god. Alright, well, now we do it again, but with a laser this time. Oh, I see. I want to go up here because I like being in high places. So, interesting. It removes the timing element, which I'm always a fan of that. Okay. Okay. Well, in terms of the chamber, I do think the chamber looks good. I like it. Yeah. I do think it is a bit of a clash to have just the cracked tiles, because the cracked tiles, like, they're damaged, but they're still pretty clean. Whereas you'd expect everything down here to be very dusty and old and grimy, and like that's reflected in a lot of the assets used here, but some of the assets don't reflect that, so they do clash a bit. Or actually, here, I'll restart. Ah, Fuck, I forgot I can't restart maps like that. I'll restart the map just because I want to look at the lighting in that room again. Okay. Yeah, I do like this lighting. I think this lighting is good. I don't really have any complaints about it. I think you know what? That's pretty fine. Like, I think that's a good place for that light to be. It looks nice. And it functions well, I feel. Nice. That was good. Chamber 13. I wonder what chamber this is. Okay, so what is... description. A Redux submission. Not gonna win LMAO, but congrats to whoever does. Well, I mean, you entered. That's what matters. You're one of 19 people who entered this competition. And that's a lot of people. Well, that's sad. I don't know why I always go up there. I really don't need to do that. Hey? I don't know what this is meant to be. Interesting. So in this one, there's no pellet. And I wonder if that's because you didn't know how to get the pellet to work? I think the last map did solve that problem just by having a laser instead. But this one does turn the puzzle into just you grab the cubes. Also, I don't know why it never clicked to me that I can just do that. I've always been going back and getting the other cube because that feels like the puzzle thing to do, but unfortunately, baby game. So as for this one, like, I think this side of the room got a lot less attention than this side of the room. And I get that because this side of the room is, the puzzle is kind of here, and over here there's a cube. And that's it. So I do think even the environment design and the placement of details did suffer from the removal of the pellet in the puzzle. Because, like, you could honestly... Like, this is just a lot of space to have here. And having space is okay, but, like, I look left and I look right, and it's like night and day in terms of detail. So just closing that gap is something I like to think about. Oh, that's not part of the map, that's me. Alright. Staging. Unfortunately not posted to P2C's staging branch. But fortunately, because I wouldn't have been able to play it if so. We got to see a light bridge mid-birth. Okay, staging. What have you got, Fiffle? And as usual, Fiffle makes a goofy little graphic. Nice. Entry to PMaM Redux IV. Make a turret blocker. Style like the backstage of a live stage production. Ooh. Nice. Alright. Well, I can see why it's called staging now. Ah, no, the floor. No, the floor. Everything else looks fine, though. Other than cube maps. But, like... as far as I can see, it's just the floor that got messed up. Which is unfortunate. But it looks like all the other stuff packed fine. I do like the purple lighting. It is very venue lighting. It is very nice. Should use the mechanic that the map uses. Oh. Aperture's like, quick, we don't want them in this hallway. Random bullshit, go. Okay, I'm really pushing my luck with this. Oh. It's right, it's Portal 2. Sorry. I was very tempted. It's just so shiny. Yep, that's me. I'm so good at everything. Oh, that's really bright. It makes sense that it's that bright. Oh, I mean, that's not really a spotlight, but we'll ignore that. This cube... okay, I need to put this in a better spot where I can look at it. Okay, well... anyway... so... ooh, pretty. That's really nice. I like that. It's a curtain. And I assume it's just like a clip brush. Yeah. The thing about it being a curtain is it doesn't exactly... it's not the most conducive to... they left little paw prints. It's not very conducive to like thinking it's a solid wall, but it's a very cute detail. I do really like it. I think it fits. And I also really like the applause. It's like Deltarune. Like, whoa, you're so cool. I'm so awesome. Nice. I like that. I like the lighting. I wasn't able to fully appreciate the lighting because for some reason missing shader. I don't really know what was going on, but yeah, it was nice. I liked it. Next chamber. Overgrown box. Version of the version of the first test in Crazy Box designed in overgrown style for the Portal mapping and modding server competition. I want to do the whole map, but making a big map is hard, alright? True. It's you got it out, and there's a map on the workshop now. One more map on the workshop is always a good thing. War as usual for various assets. Okay, so, right, I've already played this map. This is the one I accidentally played. So, I won't play it again. I think I've mostly said all the things about it already. There's also some lighting stuff, like, I think Like, was this might have been, was this I don't know, just some of the lighting, specifically prop lighting, is a bit odd, but otherwise, I've already said what I needed to about that map, so let's go to the next. Deep pink layers. I do like pink. Wow. That's really nice. It's always... Hold on. Did I... Okay, that's neat. It is a little hole. I do really like when maps start you out by moving you forwards. It's a lot more... It kind of wakes you up and puts you in the moment a lot better than going up or down, because you go up or down all the time at the start of Portal maps. Oh. I haven't played Divinity. I don't play Portal. I'm not a Portal player. Also, like, it's just one of those things where when you're using one of these surface markers, I always expect there to be a placement helper. So when there isn't, I get upsetty spaghetti. And the stairs aren't clipped. 0 out of 10. /J. Anyway. Where am I going? Hold on, I didn't actually figure that out. There's an exit door there. Oh, it's up there. That's really difficult to see. I think particularly because of the ducts, which do look nice, but I think the way that they're placed. Also, this I-beam, it kind of obstructs gameplay. I might actually write the map down because of that. Sorry. Sorry. This is also one of those things that would be nice to have a placement helper. Oh, that's a button. I wouldn't have known that that button's there. God damn it. Yeah, this is one of those... Oh my god. I'm used to the trigger being smaller than the catapult, where you can walk behind it, but... Yeah, I think placement helpers would definitely make that more intuitive and nicer. Here? No, not exactly. Also, SMH. I can't believe you don't have access to the Divinity content repository, which has Len's super cool Divinity field fizzler emitter. So, what's the issue here? I just don't go high enough. What if I do this? That doesn't seem helpful. Hold on. My brain is like... I'm tired. It's so late in the evening. Yeah, that doesn't help. I don't know why I thought that would help. In fact, I'm gonna put my portal back there, because I was dumb. So, I think, logically... Oh, hold on. Maybe this? So... Also, it's funny that the catapult launches you... Oh no, it's just the way I've been running into it. Never mind. It doesn't launch you slightly to the left. So I just keep slamming my face into this because my brain, like, I have to be able to see things unfolding, but it unfolds so fast I can't process it. Oh. Okay, I guess that works. Yeah, that is a fall hazard. Again, there's some weird static prop lighting stuff going on. And like some brush faces. Like this is a really stark lighting difference between these faces. But I do like the stalactites. Those are a really nice touch. And I do really like the cave setting. Oh, fuck. I like the map, okay? I just, you know. And I did it again! Dude, I see the frames and I think I can walk on those, and that's never been the case. Just... Yeah, I like the map. Alright? It's cool. There's gameplay obstructing. And yeah, okay, let's move on. Tubes of vines. Right. Remake of vac tube flings from Portal Revolution in an overgrown Portal 1 style. Alright. It looks like there's a detail texture that is missing. Also, okay, maybe that was just a brief thing. It was very bad frames for a moment. I've played Revolution more recently, but I haven't. I've only played it once. Oh, also, hold on. Am I supposed to have a portal gun? that's a thing to consider. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have a portal gun in this puzzle. Especially considering it's, you know, vac tube. Can't really use the diversity vent. And just to make sure, yes, that is what this is. It's missing the particle effect. It's missing the particle effect that shows that it's sucking air. So, like, at first, I did just think it was a tube. It also doesn't have the sound effect. I'm gonna restart the level and see if that fixes anything. If not, I'll just give myself a portal gun. Or maybe I missed it. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's a big cube. I guess I just don't have portal gun. So, portal gun. Oh, it's not auto respawning? That makes me sad. What's over here also? There's no ant lines for some of these. Where's... like... maybe... is it just this button that doesn't have ant lines? Because... no, I don't think there's ant lines to the funnel either. Because, like, I mean, I guess technically if you stand here, the death fizzler's right there, so you should know that it's gone. But also, if you step on this, it can conveniently cover up the death fizzlers anyway, because of that's where the frame is. Yeah, let me... where does this go? It launches over there. Right. Right. So, I want to put this here. But I can't put that there because that's a death fizzler, right? Like, I can't put portals there. Also, I do like the sparks. I think that's cute. I think just part of the issue is just visibility. Like, knowing that that antline is the same as this antline, because it stops there, kind of thing. Probably also consistency of antlines, too. Okay. Need to remember how to solve this. Fizzler, I don't... doesn't look like this fizzler can be turned off. And just for shits and gigs. Yeah, okay. That's really loud. No, don't go. Interesting. It does... oh no, it just does that because it's a point push. It spawns that automatically. Okay. Yeah, so this is... I just had to make sure because I'm not very familiar with with recognizing some of these elements in this checkerboarded style. I know it's not meant to be checkerboarded though. Right, I don't know why I don't know why I thought I could. I don't know why I had to use my portal to move the funnel. It's very clearly. Okay, anyway. My bad, gang. Portal 2 chess theory. Wheatley is the knight. Alright, let's get on with it. What do I need this cube for? Oh, up there. That's what I need it for. Duh. Alright, well. Let's go! Yahoo! Yeah, the detail issue is a bit unfortunate. But in terms of, like, the style, I just don't think the style innovated very much. I don't... There wasn't a lot brought to the table that I felt like was missing before. And that's the tough thing with changing styles of a map, is like, how can you make it different but still make it interesting? How can you change it in a way that feels like it warrants changing? Which is, you know, that's a real difficulty of these Redux competitions. You know, even though there've been so many of them, and they're based off of original Portal 2 maps, like, or maps from mods directly, it's still not down to a T. There's still a lot of nuance to be had. Please don't fall. God damn it. That's a really flashy light. Nice. Okay. Pseudobranchus. I didn't. Pseudobranchus striatus. Pseudo. See. Yeah, whatever. Some dumb bullshit name. Yeah. It's a northern dwarf siren, a salamander in the family Sirenidae. It possesses a short, elongated body and is the smallest of the siren salamanders. Together in 2-ish days, remove the turret blocker in the art therapy setting. Spontaneously chose to do this because I want to see if I can make a relatively detailed map while under time pressure, and I really quite like how it turned out. I don't know if it'll win, but whatever the outcome, it was a fun thing to make. Given the short development time, there's not much else for me to say here. Even though it's a base game puzzle, I hope you like it. Nice. Alright. Okay, so already, bonus points for making your own elevator. Bonus points for having a floor also. Sorry, I'm taking in the environment. I'm processing things. Yeah, let me do the puzzle first. Oh, you know, something I should have checked with Fiffle's map is the soft lock prevention. Holy fuck, you guys are loud. Nice. There is soft lock prevention. It doesn't play the whole spiel, but that's fine. It's good. Nice. In terms of the chamber, I do like it. I think the framework's fine. It's a little bit, in large spaces like that, it does get a little repetitive. Over here, I think having the grading helps break it up a bit more, because the pattern repeats every 4 tiles, instead of seeing it as individual tiles repeated a lot. So even just overlaying a different pattern on top of a larger grid can help. What the hell is that? Okay, anyway. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints about it. I think it's nice. This outside environment has some really cool geometry, but you can't really see it. I mean, you can see it from up here, I guess, but nobody is walking over here, because they're on their straight walk over to kill the turrets. But there's, like, the geometry on the sides here, it's really neat. I really do like it. There's just a lot of detail outside the chamber that I feel like is kind of lost. You just don't get to see it at all. So it would be nice if that was more directly integrated in that, because I wouldn't really have known that geometry was even there if I wasn't node clipping. Fizzler. Nice. Clockwork farmhouse. Okay, well, I'm trying not to spoil myself too bad, but this looks very different. Made for PMaM Redux 4, based on A1 Intro 4. Yes, it's supposed to look like that. The chamber has been rethemed to look like a wind-up / clockwork diorama that you find in an antique shop. I struggled a lot with lighting and fog. Making everything look just the right amount of fake, while still getting everything lit correctly was a nightmare. I had to dull down a bunch of stuff to make it not look terrible. Alright. Yeah, it is pretty tough to make things look fake in video games. What in the fuck? Can't step on the lily pads. Oh my god. What the hell is this underwater fog? It's like a... It's made out of, like, plywood. Okay. I didn't... I didn't want that cube anyway. I was gonna say it's made out of like plywood, but I think if it was like a paper cube, that would be cute. Like they made a little paper cube and folded it up. Anyway, the gods sent me down that cube and then they took it away. So I guess that's just to show me how much power they have over my life, even when they're being generous. It's been a bountiful harvest this season. Many personality cores up on the ranch. Oh, this is the shed. That's cute. Alright. And just a texture no portal check. Okay, how do I get to the chamber? I'm actually... the shed, probably? Is that... Am I supposed to be able to open this door? Or does something else open to this door? It's making noise. Is there anything in there? There is. Or maybe that's... Okay. There's a door on the barn? Where is it? We've got our hoedown. Oh, that's a door. It looked like framework to me. Okay. Oh my god. The cube's just being... What the hell? Pallets is funny. Or, not the cubes, the, whatchamacallit doozits. Why? Okay. Aw. I really wanted it to break. And Portal 2 even sets up planks like this breaking when you land on them. Tisk tisk. Ah! The I really like that. That was really cute. The chaser core, no. Laser catapult, vac tube style. Isn't that like that song from a while ago? Alright, so my prayers have been answered. Laser catapult. Entry into portal mapping and modding Redux 4. Challenges to remake a Mac, but cathartic and really push the vac tube style. Yeah. Had an absolute blast making this, and I hope you enjoy playing it even half as much. If you like this, you might want to check out other Portal projects like Desolation and Portal Who. I also did a time lapse because Evelyn Carnite is just Carnite? Evelyn Fortnite. Anyway. Yeah, we're in a big vac tube surrounded by smaller vac tubes. It's really cute. And this modified circular door. Ah. I love circles. Circles are so cool. What's holding these up? Sorry, that probably doesn't matter. I'm getting distracted. Yeah, no. I mean, round geometry, fantastic. Lovely. Amazing. And there's a placement helper there. So, doubly amazing. And there's no dumbass wall blocking visibility of the cube, which is even better. No. This is really cool. And I do really like the red lighting. The subtly red lighting is very... It gives this area an intensity that I really appreciate. And it is a very, like, this chamber... Like, it makes this chamber look way bigger than it actually is. Not the lighting specifically. The lighting does play a part, but just the presentation of this, it, like, this is not a big puzzle, but it looks a lot bigger because you've opened it up and just because of the way it's presented. I feel like I'm in a Five Nights at Freddy's sister location animatronic. Yeah, like these circular... Like these circular portal surfaces, they remind me of, in Bioshock Infinite, in Elizabeth's Tower, there's like these dynamic... There's like these speaker drivers or something. And that's what these remind me of. Oh, you know what they also remind me of? They remind me of drum heads. I just like... It's like, they look very drum-like. Anyway. And it's interesting, even within, like, this idea of these surfaces, we get multiple different shapes. Like, in this one, the surface is embedded inside the tube, whereas in this kind of surface, it's like a frame around, and it's at the end of the tube. And even that variety is really nice. And that's a really big, ominous tube. Wow, this is really cool. What the fuck is that even? Alright. Sideways elevator hole. Nice. Okay, anyway. The puzzle. Where are you? There you are. I got confused by a cube going up. I thought that was my cube flying, and I was like, what the hell happened? Yeah. Alright. Nice. And like, gosh, this is just such creative geometry. I'm actually, like... It's like you... I'm assuming you laid down the pipes first, and then used the silhouette, or the contour of that, to design the platforms on it. It's really cool. I really like it. And you disabled laser collisions, which is like, wow, fantastic. Okay, that's a little. Oh no, that's my fault, actually. I just didn't align that very well. Still, I would have liked for there to be a placement helper there. Oh wait, fuck, I didn't put the cube there. And now... Nice. That's really nice. I really like that. Yellow? Are those cables? They are. You put cable clusters in the vac tubes? What the fuck is wrong with you? There's an Easter egg I skipped? Well, that's unfortunate. I will go back and see it, but we have to be content with the fact that I'm gonna miss things because I'm a human. Nice. That was really nice. Revolution, final examination redux. Alright. Nothing in particular. I don't know who did this door. It's interesting, I've not seen it before. Rain. I don't think the sky packed. That's unfortunate. But, you know, you got rain. Rain's good. Ah, fuck. I forgot that water is really loud in Portal 2. It's nice. I do really like outdoor spaces. It's a shame that the sky is gone. Yeah. Someone ate it. Oopsies. That's also a bit of a shame. I don't remember what puzzle this is. Oh, you know what? I do vaguely remember this. I need a cube. Where's a cube? To get up there, I need laser. Evan Pie, this is a revolution chamber. Like, I need a cube, but I don't know where cube is. Unless I'm goofy. There's always... Oh. Okay. Come up here. This cube. So that button and that laser. Is it one of these? Oh wait. Alright, I do need a cube over there. Well, give me a moment. Bye bye, Evan Pie. Can't remember how to do this one. Because I need one over there. Okay, so... Ow. Or, oh, do I just need to now repeat this? Ah, fuck. Maybe I just need to now repeat it, but with that cube. I love... Is this like... Fucking, I don't know. Is this a model, or did you just make it, like, is this all one combined model? Or did you just make it so all the parts move at once? Because it's pretty silly. It squishes. I didn't put the cube over there. I'm so goofy. It's okay. Wait. It's not that hard. Mine. Alrighty. I really wish I could have seen, because, like, I don't have the context for what the scene's supposed to look like. I know it's raining, but I don't really know, like, the time of day. I don't know how well the lighting matches up with it because the sky is missing. And that's really unfortunate. But otherwise, like, it looks nice. And it plays nice. You didn't do anything goofy with the puzzle. That makes it goofy. Which is always a plus. Mashed potatoes and adrenaline. What a lovely breakfast. Entry for Redux 4. Alright. And this is the last one. Okay, cave speaking. Oh. Interesting. That was just a lot of subtitles to see appearing at once. So, okay. You know what? Mine. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Well, that felt really finicky. Is that really what I was meant to do? Mashed potatoes and adrenaline? Like, what is this, like a beta recreation of this chamber? I don't what's going on here? That's a really bright projected texture. Oh my god. This frame. Okay. Alright. That was yeah, that was a little finicky. I didn't really feel like I was using my brain power. They're not in the same way that the original promotes. I think adding more turrets didn't necessarily add complexity. It kind of just added more steps, which, like, it's a bit like stretching the path out. You didn't really add anything to the path. I didn't really have to change any of my thought process to complete the puzzle. But anyway, that hurt my ears. So, that should be all of them. Yeah. Well. Nice. Finally got through all the entries. I don't know how long it's been. How long have I been doing this? 3 hours? Yeah, that checks out. Well, I mean, that's kind of it. Don't really have anything else to do. Yeah, for the people who came and watched, thanks. I will now go put together my judging shit. I'll figure it out. Yeah. If you've been watching and you haven't gotten a drink in the time you've been watching, you should go get a drink. Go be hydrated and drink water and have a snack, probably, also, if you're staying up. And have a good night.